Alright, this is from my JJK module review, and it goes as follows. I get you, you felt the series was taking too much to show real fights, and now you're like, that's it. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, personally, like, JJK module is a little irritating right now. Like, I literally did a review on the most recent, well, one of the most recent chapters, and, like, I got copyright struck. Like, I had to take the video down. Like, I was like, bro, are you serious? Money lost? Like, it was so irritating. I just got the email literally today. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to put it back up there. I have to see what the hell I did wrong. I really don't understand. Like, I use literally, like, primarily photos and then myself. Like, it was really weird. But YouTube being YouTube, it's not really nothing new. Anyway, I just wanted to give y'all a little heads up on that. If y'all see the video disappear, that's why. Alright, our Bible verse of the video today is a little bit of significance to, Marvel Zombies, and it goes as follows from Romans 14:8. If we live for the Lord. If we die for the Lord. Therefore, whether we live or die, we belong to God. Again, that's Romans 14:8. Now then, let's get into the video.
All the Avengers are dead.
Alright, so today we're going to be talking about, like, Marvel Zombies. Yeah, I hated it. Like, I'm just going to get it right out the gate. It was terrible. It had to be one of the worst additions to Marvel's roster in a minute. I know y'all think I'm exaggerating, but I'm not. It's like, everything about it makes no sense. Like, it makes no sense. It's like, it feels like Marvel Zombies that feels like the trash can of the MCU. And along with, even further, like, What If feels like the biggest trash can of the MCU's worst ideas, just thrown in the trash, and we're viewing the trash and what they do in their day to day. Yeah, so I read the original run of, like, Marvel Zombies just so I can get some context for, like, what's the real difference between the comic book and the MCU adaptation. Yeah, and turns out, yeah, of course, shocker, yeah, or not. Yeah, Marvel Zombies in the comics is way more interesting, and the biggest thing onto how it's more interesting, yeah, the zombies still keep their personality. Yeah, like, they're still them. Like, personally, it's just like the hunger's so bad that, like, it drives them crazy for a bit, but even then they can still talk and, like, interact, and, like, they have their own memories. Like, they're still themselves. They're just, like, walking death. Like, they're literally just dead and they're alive at the same time. It's a little wild. Like, that Bible verse I put in there really starting to kind of sync up with the video nowadays. But personally, it's just a little weird to me. Like, bro, why is it that the comic book version just smacks the adaptation of the MCU? Like, I just don't understand. They just make them regular drones in the adaptation of, Marvel Zombies, the What If story, instead of just, adding their own thing and doing their own thing, making it unique, or just, again, doing the comics, because why not? It's literally where the characters come from. But I guess that's just me. I guess I'm tripping. Yeah, and also, by the way, since I read Marvel Zombies, I just gotta say this now, Silver Surfer would never die to a bunch of zombified versions of freaking Marvel characters, especially at the time where he popped up. He's just like, no. He really could have just nerfed him. Like, and I don't want to hear nothing about, well, Hulk is a corpse, so there's no excuse. I don't want to hear it. Silver Surfer would have slammed them all, and he was literally doing so. But whatever. Plot armor in that story is crazy. Speaking of, back to the main video.
A few minutes later.
I really never liked What If's art style. It looks ugly. It looks weird. It looks unfinished for the most part. It's just hilarious because of how polished the animation actually is when you look past the 3D model. But on top of that, no, I hate Marvel Zombies. Like, this sucks. It sucks. And I was excited for it. I'll be honest. Like, bro, I'll be real with you. I was actually really excited for Marvel Zombies. I was like, this is gonna be interesting for once. Like, they're not gonna pull their punches anymore. They're gonna get real deep, real R-rated, real TVMA. It has some interesting ideas with Blade, the Blade of Khonshu. A little annoying that we couldn't just get Blade being Blade. Why do we have them have a mix and match characters? I never get that. I don't get that at all. It's like, Blade's interesting enough as it is. You don't really need Khonshu to make him more interesting. Like, you know what I mean? It feels like just doing shit just for doing shit. Like having Kate Bishop in here and Ms. Marvel with little X, Y, and Z. And it's like, I don't care. I just don't. And like, there was like no substance between like, you know, Miss Marvel and zombie Captain Marvel. It's like, why is Scarlet Witch the only zombie that can talk? And since we're talking about her, let's just get into her whole thing. So she dubbed herself the Queen of the Dead. She rules basically Earth and whatever's left of it, the dead included, then along with the living. They live in fear. It's whatever to me. I don't care, because like they make this whole thing about her being able to control like the infection and how she can switch and warp realities still, and how she's able to cure herself, even though that's a lie, even though I don't know why it is a lie, when it would make so much more sense. It would be a lot more interesting if someone could come back from this, and it would make the most sense being Wanda, considering she can again warp and shape reality. I just don't understand, why is she a zombie? Like, it makes no sense. The moment she got infected, she could have just made it go away. Even if she didn't know exactly what it was, she could have just made it go away. I don't get that. That makes no sense. Like, why is she a zombie? Why is she evil? What is controlling her to make her do these things? Because she wasn't like this before. So what is manipulating her, if not her? Like, I dead ass don't understand it. Did the zombie infection just fully make her mad and insane? So now she wants to fix the world. And I don't even know how she's going to do that by making everyone a zombie. Like, what's the end goal here? I don't get it. Like, what's the point of any of this? Because it basically, this whole, like, what if spinoff is basically just that. It's a what if spinoff. It's like, oh, every version of what if zombies that we've seen has all been connected. And it's just here. But my thing, again, is what the hell is the point of all this? You showed me people just to die. You introduced Blade just to die. You introduced the Young Avengers roster and lineup slick on the side just to die. You introduced Thor just to die. Things just happen. And I'm just going to speak on the Thor shit right now. Like, bro, how is Zombie Thor even like touching and moving? Infinity Hulk. And again, I gotta talk about the Infinity Hulk stuff. There's so much I gotta touch on. Pause. But it's like, I don't understand the point of any of it, because none of it matters at all. Like, because no one matters in this show, because that's the whole point. Every time you have a zombie project like this, oh, lives can just be forfeit. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. We get to see a lot of cool superpowered zombies and all that, but I don't care. We even get some returning zombies. You know, we got Zombie Cap, or what's left of them anyway. And I'm just like, okay, I don't like the whole what if zombies thing, because it's not as impressive as it's supposed to be. It's just kind of boring. It really is. It's so boring. I don't like any of it. I think the worst part about Marvel Zombies is, again, the yearning for more. This could have been so much more. If your first intelligent zombies and it's only Scarlet Witch and people who speak through her scions or whatever. Again, what is her motivation? We have so many different interesting ideas. You know, you had the Nova Corps like standing guard over the planet basically forever. You know, you have them basically saying no one can leave the planet, and everyone thought that the Nova Corps was going to save the world, and they didn't. That was an interesting idea, and nothing was done with it. Like, it was built up for the entire thing just to be a twist. I hate modern Marvel's idea of subverting expectations, because they just don't subvert anything. They tell you one thing, and then that's exactly what it is. Oh, Wanda's the Queen of the Damned. So what was the point of the facade? Like, what was the point of her pretending like she could heal herself and giving a very detailed explanation on how she was able to do so, just for it to mean nothing, right? And Icarus, why is he fighting Captain Marvel? He's not a robot. I don't understand this. Yes, they're inorganic, but they're not machines. Not actually. If they were, Icarus wouldn't. They don't just go off of pre-ordered programming. They don't do that, because Icarus has even feelings and emotions. Why is he just fighting Captain Marvel blankly, like he's already a zombie? Like, I don't like. Was this something that the Celestials told him to do, to like maintain life in the universe or something? Again, it's just speculation, because the man doesn't talk, even though he can clearly speak in the movies and other appearances of other Eternals, even in What If. Why isn't he talking? Anyway, aside from that, yeah, it's just a whole no. Like, I know, no, you have Thor just broken just to be broken. There's no context. It's just happening just to happen. I don't know. The whole thing just made no sense. I try so hard to enjoy it, and I just can't. Like, Infinity Hulk should have destroyed Wanda. Like, I don't care. It shouldn't have been no Like dead ass. What the hell is going on with Marvel and girl bosses that make no sense? Like, bro, he has the power of all reality, not just this reality or the next one. He can control infinity. For sake, how is he losing to Scarlet Witch? How is he even having to struggle against anything? He is literally the most strongest. Like, it's the reason Scarlet Witch built an army of Asgardians to fight him, even though they didn't mean anything, and neither should she. Like, I don't get how the bad guy even won this one. Like, Infinity Hulk should have had enough power and awareness to fix the world, but he didn't. Like, how is he limited to airbending and getting beat by a lesser being? Like, but let's not pretend like the Infinity Stones aren't still the Infinity Stones. I get that the MCU keeps trying to nerf it and he's trying to wank Scarlet Witch, but it's like, bro, let's be honest here. Bro, come on. It's Infinity Hulk, the one below all, mixed with the power of all. I don't know. Like, I know my nerd. Like, I'm not tweaking out. Like, this don't make sense to me. But yeah, to me, I'm just like, okay, another excuse to have the all-powerful villain be a woman. Ain't that something? All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, yeah, this is ridiculous. Yeah, I don't get the point. What was the point of any of this if it meant nothing? That's what I want to know, because I don't understand it in the slightest. It's like, no. But hey, to each their own. People are gonna enjoy it. People are not. Like, I don't like this. I know people are gonna say I'm a hater, but I don't care. Like, this is really bad. I don't like this. Anyway, that's my take on Marvel Zombies. If y'all like my little discussion, little breakdown of it, let me know, and I'll make like a ton more. Like, I'll do like a episode by episode breakdown of the entire show if you want that. But if you don't, and if you just want this, here you go. Because honestly, yeah, it's not a lot to talk about. Like, Marvel Zombies was a colossal waste of my time, and that's just how it's gonna be. And yeah, that's just that. Anyway, peace.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the heat of controversy, he don't miss.
No.